Hi, this is Alexis from the Kiteboarder magazine. We're here at AWSI. I'm here with Ewan at Naish. I mean, you guys are known for your surfboards, and you've got an incredible line this year.
Yeah, so obviously being a Hawaiian-based brand, definitely take pride in the surf lineup, whether it be our boards or our kites or our foils, SAPs, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, recently we've kind of added a couple of new boards into the lineup and really focused on kind of making the whole lineup a lot more surf style looking and kind of yeah, like a real surfboard. So you can see the graphics have been kind of simplified out. They're all white now. We've got new deck pads on all the boards, new tail pads, all that. So yeah, let's start off with the skater.
I mean, just looking at it off the front, people are like, wait a minute, why are you talking about a used board? I'm like, well, because people really want to ride this thing.
Exactly. So this thing's been out on the water a bunch, and it's a really great one for Hood River, actually. The skater's been probably our most popular board for pretty much 10 years now it's been going. And yeah, the things that make it a really popular board, firstly, the parallel outline. It kind of is the perfect board for someone coming off a twin tip and wanting to feel instantly comfortable on a surfboard. So the parallel outline, the nice thinned out rails, it really rides quite well in choppy water and flat water, and it's got a flat rocker, so it's really fast. You don't need to have perfect foot placement to make this thing go upwind. It really wants to go upwind well, and also rides waves really well. I was loving this one in Maui in smaller onshore waves where you want the speed of the board and you don't need the power of the kite the whole time in the right spot to kind of find the pocket in the wave. So yeah, if you're coming off a twin tip wanting to look at your first surfboard, or if you just want something really fast, nice for strapless freestyle, smaller waves, maybe you live somewhere like the Great Lakes or something where there's not a lot of power in the waves, this thing would be great.
Awesome.
And then we move on to the Gecko, which is a fairly new board in our lineup. Obviously, as the name, the Gecko, it's meant for strapless freestyle. So you want this board when you're boosting big, want it to stick to your feet. This one's quite similar in terms of the skater, as it's not it's not a dedicated wave board. It's made for riding in places like Hood River or somewhere with choppy water and being able to really load up your rail and jump. So this is our only board with a quad fin setup. It just gives you a little bit extra drive and grip, especially in the chop on the tail.
Load and pop off those river swells.
Exactly, and yeah, also a lot of grip when you're landing. You can really stick your landing. This year we've kind of flattened out the tail rocker a bit just to make it that bit faster, because as everyone knows, when you're going for big air, speed's your friend. You don't want this thing to be slowing you down. And this one also comes in two constructions. We've got the carbon one and the standard construction. The carbon one's just going to hold up, have a bit more spring in it, take some harder landings, and just, yeah, hold up to that strapless freestyle.
Awesome. Now you've got the Wonder here.
Yeah, Strapless Wonder. It's our dedicated strapless wave board. So this one comes with no inserts. It's got two constructions. This is the GS construction, which is more of a price point construction, and then we've got the standard construction that comes across the whole lineup. But this thing's like a traditional surfboard kind of look. It's got a nice pintail, rounded pintail, lots of grip in any waves. It's really fast through the sections as well. Great upwind board. And if you're looking just for like a, yeah, I mean, I don't know if you guys know surfboards a whole lot, but there's a board, Hayden Shape's Hypto Crypto.
Absolutely, I know it very well.
So this one, I surf that board. I've got that board, and this really kind of feels quite at home to me with the pintail, the nice easy outline kind of do-it-all thing.
More top to bottom surfing,
exactly.
You know, John-ish.
That's it. And if you also, this is a great board still for places like Hood River with the river swell. It's just really versatile all-round strapless board.
And we go to the Go-To.
The Go-To, same thing, kind of all-round wave board, strapless airs as well. Obviously got the inserts as well, so this board can be ridden with straps as well. Robbie loves riding this thing with straps when it's a little bit smaller waves. When you want to kind of flow through the turns a bit, not use the kite so much, and yeah, just kind of do a bit of all-round wave riding. If you were living in a place with flat water or chop, you'd probably go more towards like the Skater or the Wonder or the Gecko, but this is for kind of small to medium onshore, even pretty decent waves.
Pumpy waves.
Yeah, even like we riding this board at Hookkeeper and everything, but when the size gets a little bit bigger and the swell gets powerful, that's when we move on to the Global, which is just an animal. It's an animal. This one is power riding, using the kite, using the power of the wave, going fast down the line, big turns. It's got a much narrower outline than the other boards. So it's made for speed. It's made to kind of hold a rail in really big waves through if you're out at a big wave and there's strong wind and a bit of chatter on the face. You're going to want this narrow rail to kind of like make sure you get that bite on a big wave going fast. You're never going to skid out or spin out and ride this thing with power. Obviously you can ride it foot straps as well when it gets really big. Comes in the two constructions too, the carbon for that extra power and strength and responsiveness. And yeah, that's kind of big strong waves. You see the guys
staying in the most critical part of the section too.
Yeah, and even if you want to use the power of the kite to go extra speed as well, this thing's going to give you all the hold.
Awesome. Now, no, we didn't talk about all the specifics, rocker outlines, tails, all the different sizes and stuff. Where can they go to find that?
Yep, so if you go to nashkites.com, you get all the specifics. You can see all the sizes through all the boards, recommended ones for where you're at, your weight, and all that stuff. So yeah, check out nashkites.com.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.